silicone implants,
Giant
fried
thighs.
chicken.
Oh, you're eating the silicone? Maybe.
They're frying it in it.
It could be.
Instead of oil, it's silicone.
They're frying it in. Chances are. That's the gag.
Yeah.
Chances are you've eaten it already. You're eating her silicone.
It's hers.
There's enough in there.
And the thing is that it has to be from her implants.
She takes a little shaving off
From
once in a
her
while.
implants.
Yeah.
All natural. All natural Dolly implant food.
It's all natural Dolly implant food.
Oh, God.
That's what it tastes like. Might as well.
It's home cooking from my titties.
I gave you airtime. I gave you speed. I gave you every fucking thrill you need. Rock the coasters until you bleed. Oh, I've got coaster personality. I got coasters. I got coaster. 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 I got coaster personality.
Today is a very special episode. We have joining us once again, Mr. Muffy. Yeah.
From beyond the grave.
Wait, is this the first time?
Yeah.
This is the first. Oh wow! It's the first live Mr. Muffy since your untimely death.
Yeah. That I survived.
Well, we weren't sure. We didn't know. You went into the other room, and who knows what happened.
A year later.
Now you're back. So very exciting. And you're here.
Thank you.
You're here to join us
Thank you.
on our next stop on the Greater Chicago Loop. Today we're going to talk about Six Flags Great America.
Yay.
Park, yes, park you know really well now.
Oh, do I?
Mr. Muffy's home park.
It's true.
It's your home park
It's true.
and the cleanest park in the universe.
In the universe.
Right?
In the universe. They've checked all the parks and the other planets, and they said this is the best, the cleanest.
It was pretty clean, but they do boast that, and it's the only Six Flags park that I think I've ever seen that they boast.
That's kind of
This is
funny.
the cleanest park, and I guess it might be the cleanest
Is it
of the
not?
Six Flags parks.
Yeah. Is it not the
Pretty
cleanest? Are you not entertained? Is it not the cleanest?
It was clean.
Spotless.
Yes.
I'll give it to him, sure.
Spotless.
Yeah, they keep it pretty tight there. So let's get into it. And you were there with us, Mr. Muffy.
Yeah. Almost the whole time.
Well, you were in the park the whole time.
I was in the
You were
park.
with us for
I was in the park.
almost the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it was advertised. I was told as it was advertised. What was it? 6 o'clock? Because there's inclement weather the day before.
Was there ever?
It was
Yes.
a beautiful June day in Chicago, June 1st.
Beautiful, balmy 45-degree
Oh,
June
man.
day in Chicago.
Raining, windy, it's horrible. So they delayed the opening of the park, or they said they were going to close early. I guess they were expecting
I don't know what happened that
bad
day. They
weather
opened it all that day.
all
Who
day.
knows? That day was awful.
Oh, I don't know.
It was
Yeah.
very windy.
Yeah,
Very windy, even for the Windy City.
it was
That was windy.
horrible. But we went out and enjoyed.
Oh, we did.
We went out
did.
and enjoyed.
Yeah.
We enjoyed Mayfest
Yeah.
in Chicago. If you're ever
Yeah.
in Chicago in May, just check it out. It was fun. It was a good time, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was a very
Dan
good
was
time.
good.
Yes. Blackhawks
Yes.
won.
Blackhawks won. Yeah.
Yeah, they had TVs there playing the game.
Yes. If you want the
Seeing-
food, get there early, though, I think, right?
Well, if you want food, eat somewhere else.
Well, eat before you get there.
Well,
Go to
probably-
Portillo's. Actually, that's a
Go to
great spot.
Portillo's.
Go to
Go to
Portillo's.
Or it's in...
Get yourself an Italian beef,
yeah.
and then head down to the Mayfest later.
Well, the whole point being is it was terrible weather, and then we were concerned that maybe they wouldn't even open the park the next day, or that there would be a delayed opening. But they opened on time, but they were closing early, right?
Well, that's what
Thing.
the website advertised. Originally, it was going to be 8 o'clock, and 8 o'clock closing, and then you told us, Muffy, that it was going to close at 6.
That's what
They
their
actually changed it.
website said on the website. I mean, it's from the horse's mouth. I didn't just make this up. But so I was expecting 6 o'clock, and then once we realized it was going to open till 8, I had to sit down. But
those last couple hours, you took a nap on a bench.
I did. I was just psychologically, 6 o'clock was my bedtime.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah. But it turned out to be, it was a little cold in the morning, but it turned out to be like a perfect, beautiful day. And I think a lot of people, they stayed home because they were worried about the weather and, it was just... So I think we lucked out.
Yeah, no, it wasn't very crowded.
Yeah, well, crowds were a lot lighter than the last time we were there.
Yeah.
So
we had a really crowded day the first time.
Yeah, so this was good. Everything worked out in the end.
It did. It was funny. We were expecting to do this over 2 days once we knew they were going to close, or thought we knew it was going to close at 6. And then it was funny how it just sort of just didn't end. We never heard an announcement. I don't know if they made one and we just missed it.
They probably didn't make one at Six Flags.
Well, that's okay. All right, I was trying to be fair. But,
don't give it to them.
Okay, you're right. They probably didn't even bother, and just decided to change it back to 8 again anyway. And so it was. We thought we were done. We were actually moseying on out of the park. We thought we had what was our last ride, and we were just walking slowly toward the front. And then I don't think you guys even noticed. We were talking about something. And I started looking around. I was like, wait a minute. Like, none of these lines are closed. This place is still going. We got to the carousel in the front. It's like, carousels, people are still getting on. They're still doing more cycles. I was like, what time is it? And it was like 6:20. Like, I think it opened to 8.
Yeah.
And then I went over to a stand and asked someone, and they were open to 8. And then I was like, I think we can do this. I think we can finish this tonight. And then Muffy went on a bench, took a nap, and
I sure did.
Andrew and I... hit the bricks, hit the pavement, and we did it. We did do it. Did everything else we wanted to do, and it was good. So, we're really here to talk about the new stuff. It was new for us, X-Flight and Goliath. So how about that Goliath? Well, it opened late. Or maybe it's on time for them.
They're an hour
just within that
behind.
Day. It's an advertised 10:30 opening. Is that what it is?
It's Central Time.
It's
Central Time.
It's really East Coast time. Like we should have known it was like 10:30 Central, but it's really Horizon open to 11 or 11:30.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened.
Yeah.
They started testing the ride at 10:30. So we got online and we were just waiting. They weren't even letting us in the queue. We're just waiting outside the entrance of the queue for, I don't know, half hour? 20 minutes at least?
Yeah, it was a while.
20 to 30 minutes. But we knew we wanted to get it in first, so we stuck it out. I know, I was noticing it looked a little sluggish. Just watching the test runs. It looked wild. A lot of extreme angles, and that hanging, like that arch inversion, whatever the hell they call that, the stall.
Yeah.
Oh, they have names, they made up names for it.
They do have cute names for everything on that thing. Everything on that thing.
So cute.
Oh, a zero-G stall?
The zero-G stall.
It's like you're gonna take a shit.
Yes, it's taking a shit in zero gravity. That'd be...
You have enough time.
Interesting. That'd be difficult. How do you push that shit out? Just gonna float back on you.
It goes back in.
All right, so what do we think?
It's good. No, the drop. For me, the drop was the most memorable. It was a hell of a... Just steep. Like I said, steep.
So the drop got you.
Yeah, the drop got me. Definitely.
Really? That was the best part for you?
Yes.
First drop is good. Starts out good.
Literally downhill from there.
Oh. What got me actually is coming up.
Oh.
From that first drop. Because that is really steep. I really just felt that steepness on that. It just didn't feel like an average, any kind of airtime machine, coming up out of the first drop. It's really steep, and then it seems like you just kind of turn. It's a right turn, I think, first. Even though the turn is like really abrupt, it's like really, it looks really wild when you see it off the ride, and it feels wild too when you're on it. It just feels like, holy crap! It just jerks you over really quick. It's like really, it's almost like it is kind of poorly designed in a way, but yet it's not. It's totally smooth. It doesn't bother you at all, but it's just cool. Actually, is what it ends up being. The way it came out.
Every angle is steep on this thing.
Yeah, it's
Everything. And yeah, like you were saying, you see it off-ride, it looks like a disaster. It looks like the thing shouldn't work at all. But it's great. It's very smooth. It doesn't feel sluggish. That zero-G stall thing is insane. It feels like you're upside down for like at least 5 seconds or something. Like you're really hanging there a long time.
It's good hang time, yeah.
The only criticism I have is that it's just kind of short. It just, you know, it's a really amazing first half of ride.
Yeah,
And then
It
it
was
just
a little
ends.
short.
yeah. But yeah, even you
It
said
felt
it.
a little short.
You
Yeah,
set
I did.
him up,
Yeah.
and
That was the
that's-
first thing I said. Wasn't
Yes.
that the first thing I said when it stopped?
Yes,
It was
in the
like,
break run.
like it's too short. You know, I think that was the first thing I said.
I
Yeah.
think so, it was, and yeah, it's really great. And then it just kind of ends, and it's like, there should be more there.
Yeah. Even if there was just another, I don't know, if they threw in a helix or something.
Yeah, it needs a heal.
Even just like another little thing would have been a little better.
Yeah, honestly, it has enough big bang. It has enough fireworks. You know, it's
Yeah.
it wouldn't have needed any more inversions or anything like. Just a couple bunny hops, a helix down, hopefully, and that's it. And then you could hit the brakes, and then it would have felt like, all right, it's like, yeah, you really got enough bang for your buck at that point, but you just need a little more ride. Just and not. I mean, it has to at least keep the speed. At least hold the speed and just do a little more, and that would have really perfected it. Yeah, I know. We were all in agreement on that.
Yeah.
And it was only more pronounced, I think, the second ride.
Yes.
Because then we knew
Yeah,
what to
that's
expect a little more already, and we really enjoyed it, but then it goes like, oh, it ends too soon.
Yeah, yeah.
It needs a little more. But yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
What's there is great.
Yeah.
It's,
Comfortable trains.
yeah,
Did
it's
they-
the Rocky,
did they make
it's the
those?
Rocky Mountain trains, I believe, right? The ones from the Rattler and other Rocky Mountains. Just
Not
not
Gerslauer.
Just not Texas
Just
Giant.
not- okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No.
Yeah, the restraints on those are fine.
Yeah. Just a lap bar too, which is nice. No over the shoulder.
Which is really interesting considering that 0G stall,
Yeah.
which is at this point now maybe the most upside down hang time ever done on any coaster, steel, wood, hybrid, whatever you want to call this. I can't get it out. It flusters me so much, that whole argument, that debate that's going on now. And yet, yeah, you do it with just a lap bar.
Yeah.
You do this particular element just totally free. You put your hands up. You can be waving to people upside down. You can be reading the paper, checking your watch. Do whatever you want.
They
Little
do that
hang
so you
time.
can, you know, when you're in the stall, you can wipe.
Oh,
You're
it's the
free.
wipe time
You have a free
in that 0G stall.
arm.
Good wipe time on that.
That is an awesome element. Yeah.
I remember I was like, because I didn't know what to really expect of this ride, and I said, this is it? Does this thing go upside down? What is going on?
But it's great, right? Like you
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt you at all. Or
No.
jerk you around at all. It's like, it's totally awesome.
all.
It totally works.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, the Rocky Mountain magic
Oh yeah.
of what they've been doing. It just, wherever they touch, just works.
Oh, they've got, I don't know, a magic formula or
They've got wizards.
something. Yeah.
They've
That
got
just,
wizards working for them. Sorcerers.
no matter what they do, even if it looks like hell, it
Got
just
fucking Dumbledore over here
works.
making these coasters. Yeah, that riding, it's like riding on the underside of an arch.
That was probably my favorite element.
Yes, that's what I was. That's why I was surprised. But Muffy liked the drop.
I think that
But
because
you don't do as many rides as we do.
I don't
so.
do as many, and that was just really out of nowhere.
It was great.
I didn't
It's a
even
great
know what was coming, and that just
Yeah.
came out of nowhere for me. So
But we were in the back too,
It was
and
great.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
pulled you down right from the beginning, off the lift. And
Yeah.
it's off to the
it
races.
definitely
It's
felt
great.
like you were
ride doesn't stop.
going 90 degrees. Yeah.
Yes, really awesome. All those crazy angles. It's one of the thought I had just looking at it was like it's like that DOS coaster game, come to life.
Oh.
Like that had weird sharp angles just because graphics really were not very good for that game.
Yeah.
Well, the game came out in whatever, 93 or something. So yeah, and it just has weird, like unrealistic angles for the track to be bent when you go to a curve or coming out of a drop or a valley, and it's just like that brought to life, but yet it's smooth and it's great.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's very smooth.
it's just amazing. Another ride we liked.
Yeah.
What's going on?
The
can't not like that ride.
2014 and 15 stuff has been really great.
Yeah, parks are coming back. It's
Parks are coming back.
well, you know, with the new stuff anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It is really weird. It did seem like there was a long period where they weren't putting in great stuff, or stuff that just wasn't exciting us, at least.
yeah, a lot of kind of been there, done that kind of
Yeah.
things. Rocky Mountain, I think, has definitely helped.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely a big part of this.
Yeah.
But there's other stuff going in. I mean, even B&M with Banshee, kind
Oh,
of
yeah, B&M's back.
stepping it back up again.
Yeah.
So it's not just Rocky Mountain; it's just better stuff going in all around. Sally with what they were able to create with that Justice League.
Oh, sure,
You know,
yeah.
Just things are really good. It's probably the closest thing getting back to the Coaster Wars without actually doing that since that ended. There was a good
yeah.
decade or more where things were not really progressing very much, and now it's heating up again.
Yeah, and
it's exciting.
Universal's going crazy. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff happening right
2016
now.
promises to be good too, so far, and we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned here, and you'll don't look at anything else. Don't read anything else on the internet. Just wait for us to get to it. Way late, as we always do. Hey, slow and steady
Yep.
wins the roller coaster race.
All right, so what else did we do at
What else?
Six Flags Over Chicago?
Well, let's talk about the other new for us.
Oh, that piece of shit X-Flight.
Yes.
So what did you think of
The bag.
I mean, I call it a piece of shit. It's
The
just
bag.
boring.
Oh shit.
It's like it's a nap.
That's rad. Bag. Oh shit. Couldn't get that one through.
Yeah, there's the B&M Wing Coaster. Was this the first in the country?
It shared that stat with Wild Eagle.
Oh, okay.
Same year.
Same year. All right.
Same year. In fact, Eagle might have opened a little before it.
Okay.
It's the very first
But-
nap coaster.
Oh,
country, too.
wow.
To give you a pillow.
You have to preface it. Wait. This is coming from someone who blacks out on almost everything.
I have low blood pressure.
Not blacks out, but you gray out. You
Gray out. Not
Well, all right,
even.
so X-Flight at Great America. What don't you like about it?
Oh God, it's just so boring. Well, I think I said, whenever that was, a couple years ago, when I went to the Fright Fest there at Great America.
Yes,
and
actually,
I went
that
on
story
it.
was on an episode here somewhere.
Yeah.
Buried in something.
Yeah, I don't remember. One of the episodes.
We will not put a link to that because we're not going to bother to find it. Okay, go ahead.
It was the one where there was a raccoon on the rafters and they had to stop one of the rides.
It's a good story. Try to find it. Listen to every episode we ever did.
And so we went on that. Lines are just so long for everything, so we just decided to just go on it. We got on it while it was closing, like right before closing, and it was just like so smooth. It was like being on an escalator. It was just like,
Oh,
you know. And the one thing I remember was just going through that little turn,
The
little
keyhole?
slit,
oh, the slit. That's a good name for those. We should just call those
And that
little
was cool.
slits from now on.
that was fine,
The
you know.
slit coaster.
Slit coaster.
B&M invented the slit coaster. Get right in there. Get right in that slit. You slide right in.
Well,
It's the lube coaster.
but that's that happened, and that's all I remember. And it was just like,
But you went on it
so
again
smooth
with us, and it still did nothing
It was the
for
exact same thing. Exact same thing.
you. And you
it
rode
was
in the
just-
back.
Yeah, I did everything right. And for me, it's just kind of like being in on a little glider. It's just like woo, woo, and then you go through the slit, and then it's over.
Isn't that what they all say?
And then you go get some lunch, and you go home.
Is that even fun for you?
It's
Even
fine.
the gliding around isn't.
It's fine. It's not exciting. It's just like sitting down and moving slightly, and then it stops. And I don't know. That's that. It's just very, very dull for me. It's dull.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. That's
very
my-
harsh. Very harsh critique.
It's fine. It's not like I'm not offended by this roller coaster. I'm not like this is so. It's just there. It's kind of just very forgettable.
What's a ride that offends you?
Shit. What's that one that goes backwards, up, and it goes? That one.
An impulse coaster.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
Yeah, those.
You're
Are
talking about
offensive.
possessed.
Those are
you've
nasty.
done
Those are cheap.
Dorney Park.
It's cheap and nasty.
Those actually
nasty.
offend you.
Yeah,
I
because
that.
you can't do anything but do the same thing going backwards. Like that's all you got. You know. Okay. And then it's over. That's offensive.
Okay,
Come up with
I'm just
something
trying to
new.
put this
Go-
in context.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, that's just it's like cheap.
Okay. So all right. So X-Flight doesn't do that for you. Like you're not
No.
thinking it's like total waste. Why'd they ever build it? But
Yeah.
you just weren't
It's fine.
terribly impressed.
No. It's like good for maybe like kids and old people or something. I don't know.
Oh,
It's very gentle.
that coveted over 80 crowd.
It's a very gentle. Like they don't even have to have the warning, like heart condition warning.
Oh no.
It's
okay.
probably like physical therapy. It's like good. It's like being on one of those machines that slightly turns you upside down
Oh, wow.
slowly. It's
Wow.
that. It's actually physical therapy. Yeah.
All right.
What did you think?
Very harsh review. Oh, let's go to Andrew.
I thought it was just okay. I mean, we've said multiple times on this show before that the B&M Wing Coaster is not my favorite, neither one of our favorite types of coasters.
No, it's not the most awesome concept.
Yeah.
I think it probably looked better on paper.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah. This one, it rode fine. I mean, yeah, it was very smooth and
You're
everything.
laughing.
Yeah, that's about all I can say.
It's fine. We're all fine here. Fine.
the keyhole element was good. I'm glad they had one on this one.
The slit.
But again, it's like,
They had two, actually.
oh, did they have two?
There's two on this.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Same as Gatekeeper.
Again, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, and Gatekeeper. I don't know. I really don't know which one of these I like better than any of the other ones anymore.
Yeah, well, we had the same problem when we were reviewing Thunderbird.
Yeah, they're all
Whatever
kinda
one
the
you're
same to
in
me.
front of is the one that you're like that day.
Yeah, it really is that way. It's a fine ride. It was fun to do.
But you
it.
would say that for this one, for X-Flight. So when you're at Great America, that's your favorite one?
Yeah, I guess I would say that. I don't know.
Okay. All right. At the time, you were more harsh about it. Yeah, you were more like Muffy.
I don't
at
even
the
remember
time.
any rides,
It
and then
seemed
if
like
you
you just
say-
really didn't like this one at
can't
all
tell. Yeah.
versus the other ones. Versus Thunderbird or Gatekeeper.
Well, no, we went back and did it again, right? A second
We
time.
did, yeah. We did.
Yeah, and
Muffy was sleeping.
I may have. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, it just was part of the.
I was actually asleep. That's
nap
when I was sleeping. on
You
the
took.
bench.
Yes, you never had to wake up. We just carried you on. You didn't wake up, and then put you back on the bench gently.
And I was even deeper asleep.
Yes. Maybe it's a cure for insomnia.
Oh, baby.
Insomnia cure flight.
I'm telling you, this is.
we rode when we rode this one, we hadn't done Thunderbird or Wild Eagle yet.
True.
So now, having ridden, what is that? That's all the wing coasters in the country, right?
Yes.
We actually did them all.
Done them all.
We did 3 of them in one summer.
We got them all done in a couple of years, really. Yeah.
So now, getting a bigger picture on them, yeah, they're all just kind of the same to me.
Okay.
You know, it's like I want to say Gatekeeper is my favorite just because it's the biggest, but it's like I don't really know if that's true for me. They all blend together. It's okay. It's harmless. I don't know what you think, Brian.
Okay. So we're going around. Well, I liked it. I liked it the most of the three of us. We rode on the left side first, and then we rode the right side later on in the day. And it seemed like the left side was a lot better. The right side didn't have it. And it was the opposite case for Gatekeeper, which is weird that one side would seem like it's that much better than the other. But on that first ride in the back on the left side, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
I remember you said that.
I thought
after.
I
You're
thought
like,
it was.
"Oh, yeah."
I think with Gatekeeper, those are the two better ones.
What
All right.
about it did you like so much?
Well, don't go too far. That's not so much.
What did
I like
you
so
love?
much. Yes. What did you fall in love with on this ride? I thought it was. I know it's hard. I'm searching the memory banks here. I'm trying to remember. I just know I enjoyed it, and you remember me saying that, but now I'm trying to think why. It was pretty powerful. It was just a good, powerful ride. It was fun.
Yeah, you know, I guess, like, I agree with you. Gatekeeper and X-Flight are the two better ones. I think, at least for me, because they have the keyhole elements. Wild Eagle and Thunderbird do not.
Yeah,
And that's a big thing for this ride.
And I like that first inversion.
Okay.
I like when you turn over and kind of plunge face down, then pull out at the bottom. I like that element.
Yeah, that's different.
That's a better way to start, because it's the most unique way to start those rides. It's using you're taking advantage of what you have there. You have this weird winged train, and you got to take advantage of it. Instead of just, even with the launch, but you could have done that on a regular sit down, you know, and then in the case of Thunderbird, and then Wild Eagle just starts with a straight out drop. That you could do on any type of roller coaster. So I like those elements. Yes, the keyholes are very cool, and I liked it. There's a little water, a little pond, a little leftover from the Shoot the Chutes that was there in that spot before. You do interact with that for a second.
Yeah, I do like on X-Flight how they did put a bunch of stuff in there for the train to interact with.
Yeah.
That was nice.
It is very nice to look at, even. It's impressive. As soon as you get to that side of the park, and it's just, boom, hit you in the face.
It is a
gigantic ride.
It's like, yeah, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Sprawling ride, and it's like, yeah, it got all these things built around it, and you're going through them and around them, and a little water, and it's cool. Station looks, you know.
Even the entry sign is gigantic.
Oh, yes.
And rests on, like, I don't know how big, humongous concrete footers.
It's like the foundation for your house.
It's it's
size.
ridiculous.
It's like just to hold the sign up. Yeah, it's a very industrial. I guess that's the theme. It's like some kind of Air Force base,
the
military.
Yeah, it's some sort of test flight.
Yeah,
thing.
experimental military facility theme or something, and it like really does kind of feel that way. Very
That's
industrial.
Funny. They actually had a little bit of theme. They had the themed announcements. As
Yeah, they had the drill sergeant announcer.
It's like a drill sergeant announcement. They did do that.
They did do that.
There you go. That kept you awake for an extra 10 seconds.
Do that.
So I thought it was fine.
What else do we do?
And the other thing too, you just try to move on from this. The other thing too maybe is that I think because Gatekeeper we did that first, and that was a couple years ago already. I guess I got my initial disappointment with the whole wing coaster concept out of the way, because that was the problem with that too. I was just disappointed by the fact that the whole idea of no track above, no track below wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. And that had already, that ship had sailed. So now I was just able to just take it for what it is. Like this second incarnation of that type of ride that I was doing.
That's a good point.
So that helped me out too. It helped me enjoy X-Flight. And all the ones. We talked about Thunderbird. We will get into Wild Eagle on a future episode. So that's what I thought about it. All right. One other note. For those fans of extinct attractions, like we are, when you're walking that very long one-way winding queue, it's kind of Paramount style.
Oh, yeah, well, that's right.
The way they did that. Keep a weather eye out. Look up. It's to the right. No, actually, no. It's kind of straight ahead, then to your left as you're winding around the path. Old antique car track. They did leave a section. A former ride that occupied that space. It was originally all antique cars. They modified the antique car track to add the Shoot the Chutes in the middle of it at one point. The Huss Swing Around was also on the platform that's currently occupied by the Sky Coaster. But they did leave a nice section of antique car track you could still see.
What else do we do? What else do we need to talk about here?
The train.
What shall we talk about? All right, so we had a meal at Great America. And I say that with some punctuation and pause, because that is a big thing for us. We do normally try to avoid eating in Six Flags especially, but all regional parks really.
Yeah.
So this was one of those cases, though, we couldn't avoid at least one meal. There had to be a lunch. We weren't going to leave the park. We thought it was closing at 6, as it was, so we were there. We were a captive audience for sure. And we settled on something that we've had at other Six Flags parks, and we knew was decent, probably the best thing they do, which is the barbecue, which they in recent years they kind of standardized across the chain under the banner of JB's Barbecue. They pretty much all have this JB's Barbecue now, and so far from the parks we've had it in, it is pretty consistent across the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Great Adventure is one of the outliers because they always had that Best of the West
Oh, that's right.
theme play, so they kept that name, which I'm happy they did. But it's like the same stuff, whether it was at first or not. It's now the same stuff as the JB's. So that's what we did. So,
And when we've had it at the other parks, it wasn't terrible.
yeah, no, it was edible.
Yeah.
So, which is good, an improvement in itself. So we actually were going to do a real meal. We had Muffy with us, which is part of the reason. We weren't going to just do our dipping pretzel deal, which we told you guys about. We were going to try to have a meal. So we went to JB's. And there it's like a sports bar theme or something. It's actually a really cool building. It's in the Southwest Territory. And a lot of the original theme is still there. But it's an old West saloon, and then off to the side it's like a mine theme where the booths are themed to like individual mine shaft entries. It's a cool spot.
Yeah.
If you haven't ducked your head in there on a visit to that park, you should. Even if you don't eat there, just duck your head in, take a look. It's cool.
Yeah, the tables are inlaid with playing cards and gold and
Well, it's like
all sorts of Western themed
would
stuff.
be artifacts from like 1800s, Wild West.
Yeah.
So that's where we went, and we all tried something different, which was cool. I got the barbecue brisket sandwich.
I got the nachos with a bunch of crap on it.
Yeah, like a nacho supreme.
Yeah,
kind of
with
thing. Their version of that. Had
beef, sour cream, cheese, all that stuff.
Yeah. Muff.
And I got a chicken salad.
Chicken. What was it? A chicken Caesar salad?
No, it was like a taco salad. It was like
Oh
a chicken
yeah. Oh sorry. It was in
taco
a bowl, right?
yeah,
A shell.
taco bowl.
Taco
yeah,
bowl. Yeah.
it's really good.
And well, yeah. So that was
It's like really good.
we all got these
Yeah.
things, and so we all kind of tried each other's too. So we all had a pretty good sampling of what they had there, and yeah, it was like shock of the year.
Damn good.
The food was good. We really enjoyed it. Maybe it was just the cold was getting to our brains or something. I don't know. We actually found ourselves enjoying the food,
Yeah.
which has to be a first. I don't recall ever thinking I enjoyed the meal at Six Flags.
Yeah, that was probably
outside-
the best Six Flags meal I've ever had.
Yeah, great way to put it.
It's better than the chicken strips.
Oh, really?
Wow, even better than the
Yeah.
chicken strips at the same park.
Yes. The salad. Yes. Good. Just go to Six Flags for dinner. Don't even go on the rides.
Wow.
Just
Okay, you're overstating it.
They didn't have bush quality food, but it was good.
Yeah, no, let's not overstate it here. I mean, it was good for Six Flags. It was good for what we were expecting. But that's still good. That still equals good. It's still a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brisket sandwich was average size, I guess. But I mean, there was a lot of meat in there.
Yeah.
And it gave you a lot of fries.
And it tasted good. I had a little taste of the meat, and it was good. It was tender, flavorful. Wow, just wow. I couldn't. I mean, it's not the best brisket ever, but it was good, and especially good for Six Flags. I don't know. Maybe they've turned a corner on the food.
That's what we were thinking. Yeah. Oh, the bun. The bun was good.
Oh, the bun was
I
good.
remember
Okay.
the bun was good too. It was like a little higher quality. It wasn't just like the $1 for a bag of 10 or 8, whatever it is, a supermarket brand bun. It was actually like a little more of a formidable bun. Even that was good. So yeah, have they turned a corner?
I don't know.
This is something, the start of a whole new era.
We're gonna have to try the food at another park.
Well,
to see if it's just Great America or if the whole chain has
what we have to
gotten
do.
better. Uh-oh, what?
Great Adventure. I mean, as much as we
I
don't
feel
want to,
like-
but it's like we have to.
But I feel like if there's going to be an exception, it would be like Great Adventure or Magic Mountain probably.
But that's what we had to see. If it's chain wide, then that'll have it. So this is it.
Okay, all right. Oh,
It's
that's
the ultimate.
all right. I see what you're saying. Okay.
That's the one.
yeah.
If they improve that food in Jersey,
Oh Jesus.
then they're really onto something.
All right.
Otherwise, it could be that just Great America is a cut above for whatever reason.
All right.
They were the one featured on Food Impossible.
Dinner Impossible. That's right.
Dinner, whatever, Impossible,
Yeah,
sorry.
we did an episode on that.
We sure did, our biggest seller. Still our biggest seller!
Yeah.
That.
Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
Marvin Acme. Was the food Maverick level? Just to bring up Dinner Impossible.
I would say it was Maverick level. It was
was-
surprisingly good.
It surprisingly works.
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
What has been a mess and terrible in the past is now not bad. That's pretty good,
It's
actually.
passable and more than passable. Actually, was kind of good. Yeah,
It works for both Maverick and Six Flags food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Maverick.
They
level.
moved together.
So maybe that guy was right. It's Maverick level. And that's just the funny thing. Now we're thinking we have to try at least one more Six Flags meal somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Most likely Great Adventure, our home park.
All right, that's
Six
the
Flags
food.
food. So, well, that's the comparison is that it seems like maybe it's jumped ahead Cedar Fair.
Oh,
Where now it
oh,
seems like
yeah.
maybe Cedar Fair's food might be the worst.
I don't know.
Or they're at least on par now. But I don't know.
Like-
that meal we had, at least that one meal at Great America, was better than anything I can recall having at Cedar Fair. That wasn't one of the chains they bring in. They bring
I
a
was
lot
just
of
gonna
chains
say
in,
like original food to original food,
but
not
yes.
chain
But I was talking about
places.
their burger barns and pizza patios.
Oh,
Like those,
Yeah.
I've only had those a few times over the years. What? Sorry.
Burger barns and pizza patios.
Are those the names of the places, or are they
Yeah,
so you call
Those are
them?
actual names.
Oh,
Actual
okay.
names.
Cedar Fair loves literal naming. They love
Okay,
it. If it's
great.
like pizza and you can eat it on a table that's just on a concrete patio, they just call it pizza patio.
It's burgers that's served out of a barn. It's like,
Yeah,
what's it called?
out of like a building that looks a little bit like a barn,
Yeah.
shaped like a barn. They just call it Burger Barn. Those are both from Dorney Park, by the way. But they have a lot of that around the chain, which is great. I love it. But yeah, out of that food that I've had over the years, that meal at Great America was better.
Yeah, I would say so.
So that's something else happening. Maybe
Uh-oh.
Cedar Fair's lagging behind on that now. I don't know. But again, we have to. We have to have a little bit better a sample. Just one meal is not enough.
Right.
So we'll get back to you. We'll do a little more experimentation. We'll get our control in order, and we'll figure out how to really do a scientific experiment here, and we'll get back to you on this. But so far, so good with at least Great America. At least that's a park we can eat at in the future.
It could be regional, but because we had good meals the whole trip, could be just a regional thing. Chicago's got good food. Yeah, got damn good food.
Yeah.
Chicago does have good food.
Good food. You can say it with your Midwestern accent.
They got good food, or
Yes.
that's like a Canadian. I
Don't
don't
you
even
know?
know.
They
Over
got
there,
good food over there, don't you know?
it's like Canadian. It's like French Canadian.
It's French Canadian. Uh-oh.
They got good food over there. I don't even know.
Like all the Chicago meals really were great.
Deep dish at Lou Malnati's.
Illuminati's.
That was excellent. Portillo's
Choco.
was excellent.
Very good.
Mentioned it earlier. Italian beef.
Yeah. Choco was excellent Mexican.
Excellent chocolate.
Yeah.
And
Like
The Weber
Square
Grill.
Circle.
And the Weber Grill was good. Oh, and Squared Circle food was excellent.
aha, that's the square circle.
Yeah, so we didn't have a bad meal there. Oh, it was just that Mayfest food was crap, but
Well, yeah.
Oh yes.
that was the
Wow.
only thing. All right, so what else we got?
Any other rides you want to mention, Muff? Any honorable mentions?
Oh, I did like the Whizzer.
Okay,
about that,
sure.
yeah.
You like the Wizard?
I did like that. I thought it was gonna be crap. Walking up there, I was like, "Oh my god, seriously?" Because you guys insisted on it. It's like,
Well,
this
you
is
know,
a
we
great coaster.
take you on everything no matter what. You know this.
Yeah.
And then so you're thinking,
I was
oh,
like,
what are they doing
"What?
again? What are they doing to me
Bikini
this
roller
time?
coaster, like
Yeah.
you know, what is this shit? And it was nice. It was really cute. It was cute. It was a cute roller coaster. You sit in a recliner, you know,
Yes.
and it's just like a nice little trip. Go in a little circle for the ramp, and
Oh, you mean all right? The lift.
the lift.
The lift. It's a
Yeah.
circular,
A circular
powered
lift.
lift. Yes.
Sure.
Spiral lift, yeah.
And you just go in the woods for a little bit, and it's nice. It's actually nice. It's different. It was like really retro.
Yes.
It's like you could definitely tell it's straight out of the 60s.
Or 70s.
Or 70s.
76.
You
but-
can definitely tell it was right out of the 1930s. I don't know.
Yes. Spot on once again, folks. No, that's okay. I mean, it's close enough.
But it was a cute little ride.
Yeah, right? It's like Matterhorn without the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. We did it twice.
Yeah, it's a fun
Went
ride.
back for seconds.
Oh.
It's too bad there's not any more.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
There was a clone to that in the other Great America, long gone. And there was one in Worlds of Fun
Oh, really? They had one.
at one point, but also long gone. So yeah, it's a fun, it's a nice alternative, I guess, to the Arrow Mine Train.
Mm-hmm.
As hard as it is for me to say, I hesitated there for a second because I realized it's Arrow. I mean, there's no reason why you can't have both really in the same park because they're different enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just
Yeah,
both
yeah.
family rides. I guess it's the same demographic, but the actual experience is different enough, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But they just have that in Great America. But it's good. It's a fun ride.
Yeah, the only other couple of things I wanted to mention were there were a couple of rides that I remember being not very good the first time we went to Great America, and then we did them again this time, and they're not bad. We did Viper,
Oh,
and
yes.
I just remember that being the blandest piece of shit. But
Well-
then we did it this time.
I was going to say, true to its name, it's the Viper Blandy Boredom.
Oh,
Right? It's like it's his ride. He's the
Oh.
Viper. And it's like,
Yeah.
it really was lived up to it in every way. It's like
Yeah.
slow and just plotting and just nothing going on. And
yeah.
by the time something finally happens, it's like you don't even care anymore. Just like that. Just like Randy Orton.
Yeah, but then we did it again this time, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was a
Yeah,
fine
I think
ride.
all three of us actually kind of liked it
Yeah.
Yeah.
this time. I love that that little trick track at the beginning of the drop.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
I made you laugh.
That was
What
Muffy.
is it?
I was sitting in front of you guys. I think we were in the back car, right? We took
Yeah, I
the
think
back
so.
car up,
I think.
and I really thought I was just gonna drop straight, and it's like, what?
Oh,
The way it,
yeah.
like snaps over really quick.
Oh,
it just it
yeah.
really got me. I
yeah.
totally forgot about it. I've only been on that ride one
Yeah,
other time,
they do a fake out.
and it's like, what? But it's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun ride.
It's like kind of. I guess they did kind of the Cyclone, but like, it's kind of a reimagined version of it. The layout is it's sort of, especially that element. Because Cyclone has a very slight, the Brooklyn Cyclone I'm talking about.
Oh, it does have a slight,
that slight
turn, yeah.
curve over or whatever it is, a little trick track on the
Yeah.
drop. But Viper did it, but they kind of like exaggerated it a little bit more, so it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good that way. I liked it. Yeah, I enjoyed the ride very much.
And the other one is Raging Bull. Because first time we did it, did not understand why people like that ride a lot. But doing it again this time, that's a really good ride. I get it now. I finally get it.
Raging Bull.
Raging
Really big
bullshit.
drops.
Well, now it's not Raging Bullshit.
It's raging hard on. I got a raging hard on for Raging Bull. No, that's overstating. A lot of that going on today. But it was very good. Yes, it was a lot of fun.
I mean, it's still not better than Nitro or Diamondback, or probably like Apollo Chariot better still.
Oh wow.
But still is good. I liked it a bunch.
Well, still better to go out and back.
Right.
When it comes to airtime machines, that still works the best.
Yeah, it's like this one or Intimidator at Carowinds. I don't know. That's a tough call.
That's a very tough call. But yeah, all the twisting becomes a bit much. It's a bit needless after a while.
Yeah.
It's repetitive.
Yeah.
But the drops are good, and a few of the turnarounds have action. Then there's a couple other ones where they start losing a little speed toward the end that get a little kind of boring. But overall, it is very, very fun. So I'm in agreement there too. Yeah, another ride that I didn't care for very much first time around that got me this time.
And since the first time we had gone, they removed their spinning mouse coaster, Raging Cajun. They moved it to America, and
Yes, that country, America. Somewhere in America, they moved it to.
Six Flags America, and they removed Iron Wolf, and also gave it to Six Flags America. And we were saying that removing those two rides made Great America actually a better park.
Yes, those were good moves.
So it's kind of funny, yeah, where it's a case where they actually removed two rides and it improved a day at that park.
Definitely, yes. Well, the mouse we definitely would not have done again. That was purely credit. But yeah, the fact that we had to get that credit that first time around did mess up that day.
Yeah.
And Wolf, it had no line the last time we were there, and that was a very crowded day, so I'm sure it would have been a walk-on.
Yeah.
We probably would have done it if it was there. But yeah, it's better not to have it, because that's B&M's first and worst.
Yeah, we did it at Six Flags America
Last year?
Last year?
Yeah, last year.
Oh my god, it was horrendous.
Yes, I actually, yeah. That banged my head back and forth so much, I made the mistake of keeping my sunglasses on for it,
no.
and then I almost lost them. So most of the ride, I just had to, like, try to keep them on my face. It's just, you can't see me. I'll have both my hands up in front of my eyes, like, my glasses, I don't want to lose them. So, yes, that was pretty awful. Well, it was just the trade-up. I mean, you take out Raging Cajun and Iron Wolf, and you get X-Flight and Goliath.
Oh yeah.
So that park improved immensely with those trade-ups.
Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to mention about the rides. The rest of the rides.
Well, I got one more ride I want to talk about.
Okay.
I want to talk about the Demon.
The Demon!
Cue the song. Demon is an arrow. I love the fact that it's got the theme. I love the rock work. That you roll through the tunnel with lights, still working.
Yeah.
I have a demon from Party City. Bought one.
Oh, that's right. There was like a leftover from Fright Fest, like a mask they hung up at the beginning of the ride, which is cool.
Great. I mean, the ride is crappy, but it's a
Don't
great.
even give me that.
But it's a
The
great,
ride is not crappy.
It's a great theme.
It's a good ride. It's not Arrow's best, but it's good. I like it.
It's, you know.
Bruiser, help me
it's
out.
There. It's
I like
it's
it.
there.
I do like it.
Yes.
It's got a couple of it's got a lot of that Arrow guesswork.
It's a little rough toward the end,
There,
but
there,
it's
are,
good.
there are a couple of turns on it that are extra rough. But most of the ride is good.
It's very good. Come on, the tunnel.
Yeah, the tunnel's cool.
The loop, like the second loop, is like within the rock work. Like
That is cool.
you twist around it, and then you loop
Oh
around
yeah,
it,
that's nice.
and then through the tunnel with the lights, the psychedelic lights. And then I think going into the corkscrews is kind of.
That's a little rough.
And it's funny because you drop into like the demon rockwork mouth,
Yeah, yeah.
and at that point, like the demon really does kind of eat you alive. It's like, "Whoa!" It really jerks you. But it's like that's what it's all about. I don't know. It's Arrow.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Okay. And now I'm remembering it. It is.
Ah,
nice.
It's fun.
I know. It's nice.
It's better than
It's
X-Flight
just-
for you.
Oh God, yeah. Well,
Even for me.
Nap is better than X-Flight.
Oh!
But no. It is a good ride, and I think, like you said, it's just the whole that they kept the whole thing intact, the whole everything. They didn't.
Yes, that's so great about it.
That's
yeah.
what's great. It's like a little time capsule.
I love it. They still play in the station the original loop that they created. They created like a 20-minute or so long loop. It's like a mock radio broadcast about this demon that's possessed this ride in the park with like fake interviews and a bunch of other garbage.
Yeah. That Marriott created when they put that right in.
Yes.
It was like the War of the Worlds thing.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
They got
kinda.
Orson Welles to do it.
Yes, they might have gotten Orson Welles himself to do that. And that sort of radio play or radio opera, whatever it is that they play, is bookended, and I think also once in the middle, by the Demon's Song.
So good.
And they still do it. And I love the fact that they still play it there. I downloaded the song. I got it, and I put it on my phone So, and then it was funny. I played it as we were just approaching the park, off the highway, getting in, and it's really good. It's the first time like I played it like loud, like turned up in the car, so all three of us could get the full effect, and we'd all have fun driving into the parking lot of the park. And yeah, and like we all kind of liked it. It's a really like cool little tune.
It's groovy.
It's a cool.
It's got a groove. It's got a groove. It's funky. It's got a little disco, a little funky. It's great.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's a really great song.
Good lyrics.
Great lyrics. It's just crazy that like Marriott did this. They went into this expense for this because it really is. And there's some theming with the rock work, but it's not a Disney Thunder Mountain in any stretch of the imagination. It's still more or less minimalist theme, but they actually went and did this like this whole. It's like a full song. It's a full track. It's like a 3-minute song. The lyrics are great because they're all over the place. Like it starts out with more typical what you'd expect, like it's a demon. It's like an entity from hell or something, and it's just kind of like evil stuff. Like he's evil, and then by the end of it, he's just demanding.
Yeah.
That was a line that really stuck out to all of us.
So
we heard
demanding.
that come by, like he's so demanding. Like what? Why he's just demanding now? It's like now he's not really gonna eat you or possess you or take your soul. He just demands things. He's just kind of a dick.
Right.
He's just like the bad boss.
He's just a difficult personality. You know?
Yeah, he's just like,
kind
you know,
of
the person you kind of would rather
difficult
avoid.
friend. Yeah.
It's like the really annoying neighbor.
Like a shitty coworker.
Or the shitty coworker, yeah.
He borrows your lawnmower and doesn't give it back.
So that became like, yeah, that became the thing. It's like the demon. It's what else? What does he do? So yeah.
He'll park you in, like if you're trying, you know.
Oh yeah. He double parks in front of your car. He's the demon.
He talks in the movie theater.
Yeah.
You're really hungry and he ate the last slice. He's the demon.
Peed on your floor.
Or,
No, the seat, right?
oh, he
Piss
peed on
all
the
over,
seat.
piss all over the seat. It's the demon.
Yeah.
Ripped a really nasty fart. It's the demon.
Yeah. He asks you to cancel your date and stay late for work. He's the demon. Make you come in on Saturday. It's the demon.
He made you come out Saturday.
He's such an asshole.
Yeah.
It's the demon.
He leaves the podcast because he has to pee. He's the demon.
The demon's so demanding, so have this understanding that you're gonna ride through fire. Have you ever seen the demon? Have you ever heard him scream? Is the demon what he seems, or just a bad dream in your mind? You're gonna find out about the demon. Know you can hear him.
Final thoughts, Muffy. What do you got?
It was a very nice park. Nice day. Really liked Goliath a lot. Good food. Good music. The demon song.
Oh,
and
yeah.
also that weird psychedelic children's band.
We didn't talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, gee.
We don't have to talk about it.
No, we shouldn't talk about that.
It's almost not a Six Flags park. It's really nice. It's a nice.
Oh, that's that Southwest Territory section. Huh? You really like that.
Yes, it's great. Attention to detail.
Even the New Orleans though, it's really nice.
The whole thing. A great time, and if you are around the area, if you're in the area,
And it's not snowing.
and it's not snowing, go.
Yeah.
That's all. No,
Yeah, I'll say that about the theme.
Good
just
night.
skip X Flight, really.
Should always try it once.
All right,
But
try
do
it.
Demon multiple times. It was done, most of it by Marriott, you know, when the park first opened. But it really does have probably some of the best theming of any of the Six Flags parks. Just looks the best. Some really nice looking areas and some good detail. It's good. But in the Southwest Territory, that was done under Six Flags, so inexplicably, somehow they did that one up like that at that level in 1996.
That could be the best themed area of any Six Flags park.
Just that area.
That could be. Probably is.
It really looks incredible. Yes.
The building for the teacups, I forget.
Oh, Chabasco.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That's unbelievable. That giant building.
Oh well, that's just the building.
It's
The
so
ride.
gorgeous, and yeah, and even the ride itself was like themed.
They could have weddings in there.
They really could. Yeah, it's amazing.
Southwest themed wedding.
It's like stuff like that, and the queue to just the drop tower, just a regular intimate drop tower, and they have this ridiculous queue for it.
And they built a whole canyon, walls on both sides, rock walls.
Yeah, so that area is just unbelievable.
Yeah, the canoe. The canoe.
Oh, yeah.
Canoe for a pirate ship.
Queue for a pirate
Oh
ship.
yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot better this time than 7 years ago. I think the park's only gotten better. They've improved their lineup. And for my money, the one to skip is Dark Knight. Go there. Just don't worry about that.
Yeah.
If you're a traveler like we are, you'll get it in Great Adventure. No one seems to go on that one.
Yeah, there's never a line for that there.
But that whole, or at least half that theater gets filled up in Great America. Even today, 7 years later, it's terrible.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we walked in there and walked right out.
Yes, it was a walk in and a walk right out. I'm never waiting that again.
Yeah.
Did it once, made that mistake once. Other than that, they got a great lineup, and it's a good day.
Yeah.
We even did Little Dipper.
We even got that.
We actually ended on that.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Again, because of the odd closing time at 8. I guess is really the main reason for that.
Yeah, we were the last train. Well, it's only one train. We were the last ride for that ride that day.
It's a little piece of history.
That's really cool. Yeah, that they moved it and that it's operational. It's not just didn't just get demolished. That is really cool.
Yeah. Yet another thing that this particular Six Flags park did that's unique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm starting to think that it's just the individual management for that park just is a cut above the rest of the chain, because they do things that the other parks in the chain do not ever do. They saved a local favorite, kiddie ride, wooden coaster like that. The stuff they've done with Southwest Territory, the food,
The cleanest
the cleanliness. Yeah, it's a lot of things they're doing there that are better than the other. It's like whoever's in charge of that park should be in charge of the whole chain.
Yeah.
Should be the president of the United States.
Well,
I don't know.
go that far, but
They were even showing. I know they were doing that 40 seasons celebration thing, but they were even showing some. I'm not sure what it was. It was an old documentary or history video or something of the park in one of the theaters.
yeah. Well, the Pictorium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a giant IMAX theater.
So that's
claims
cool.
to be the biggest, or I think when it opened, it was the biggest in the world, biggest screen in the world. It is a huge screen. We peeked our heads in.
Yeah, we did.
It is a huge screen.
Yeah, because we saw that and we're like, oh, that's such a load of shit. And then we walk in there and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, all of us are like,
really
oh,
is gigantic.
Yeah.
They did that. They have a little model of the park in its early years in one of the gift shops. Giant model of the park. That's cool. They have cool stuff there.
The old Marriott's Great American model.
Yeah.
Big full-size model. I thought it was cool. Yeah, they do a great job there.
It could just be the kind of the culture of Chicago. I'm
putting over Chicago.
But no, but there are a lot of
The
museums.
Blues Brothers culture.
But Chicago is known for its museums. They have a lot of museums, so the whole culture there's preservation. There's just kind of that whole idea there of doing that. So maybe that carried over to the parks, and it's a clean city, and it's a clean park. So, it's just kind of already in the air.
I think the first time we went, which was how many years ago now?
7.
7 years ago, it was not one of the better Six Flags parks in terms of ride lineup. And
Yeah,
I think now it is one of the better Six Flags in terms of the ride lineup.
Just that the swap.
Just those couple of moves they made, yeah. I think
Well,
really
that
helped
and
that park out.
the other couple of custom rides they have are us having a better appreciation for those this time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we mentioned Raging Bull, Viper, and even Demon. I think I enjoyed it even more this time with the song and the whole thing we were doing around it.
Yeah.
It just made that even more enjoyable.
You were even kind of getting into American Eagle.
Oh, I was a little bit, yeah. I was in a really good mood that day. I don't know what was. It's the Chicago air, I guess.
It's that air.
It's the Midwest air out
it's that
there. It's great.
Famous Midwest air.
Well, the thing about American Eagle was that I could see where there was a great ride in there somewhere, when it opened. Now it's like, unfortunately, like a lot of rides like that, especially at the regional parks, it hasn't been maintained, I think, to the best that it should have been maintained to, the level it should have been maintained to. And so it's deteriorated, and they also just add brakes throughout the whole thing. When things start getting rough, instead of doing the proper maintenance and retracking, the answer is always just add brakes.
Yeah.
You just add trim brakes everywhere, so it's not going as fast anymore. So between all the brakes they've added and the deterioration of the ride experience, it's not great now. But I can see what it may have been at one time. I can't confirm it. I wasn't even alive when that ride opened, but still, I see where there could have been something there. So I was getting a kick out of it just for what it was.
It's a good park. I like this park.
Yes, it went up in my book.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll rank these.
That's right.
Look out for it. By these I mean the Six Flags parks. All right. Is there anything else?
No, let's go make some spritzers.
All right.
Oh,
Who's gonna say it?
Demon says, "Thanks for writing, mother."
Fuck yeah!